Well, hello there. I'm going to do a review for you for geometry for quiz 8. All right, so let's get to it. Here's a review for geometry for quiz 8. All right, first of all, we're going to take a look at triangle congruence. All right, so we've got, remember here, how are these two triangles congruent? How are these two triangles congruent? Side, 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 right? SSS. This one is SAS, side, angle, side. This one is angle, side, angle. And this one is angle, angle, side. Okay. Side, side, side. Side, angle, side. Angle, side, angle. Angle, angle, side. All right. Next. Here's right triangle congruence. Remember, in a right triangle, you have a leg and a leg. The two legs make up the right angle, and across from the right angle is the hypotenuse, right? Okay. So how are these two triangles congruent? Leg, leg. The two legs are congruent. How are these two congruent? Leg and an angle, LA. This one's going to be hypotenuse leg, HL. And this is hypotenuse angle, HA. Okay. Now, what if they're connected? Okay. So here, right, remember this piece here is part of both triangles, and that's a leg, right? It's connected to the right angle. So this one is going to be leg, leg, right? What about this one? Once again, this is part of both triangles, but this is the hypotenuse. And you have an angle, so it's hypotenuse angle, right? How about over here? Over here, you have a hypotenuse and a leg. Hey, oops. Hypotenuse and a leg. Okay. Over here, right? This is part of both triangles. That's a leg and an angle, LA. Over here, right? Part of both triangles, leg, leg. Over here, leg, angle, right? Where do I have one? Let me do an example where this, okay? How about this? Oh, okay, so how do I make hypotenuse angle here? Okay, so remember that these two are equal because of vertical angles, right? So that's the angle. So I would need GV congruent to UV. I take that back. That's wrong. GV would have to be equal to WV. Because WV is the hypotenuse here, across from the right angle, and GV is across from the right angle. So GV congruent to WV would make hypotenuse angle. What would make leg angle? Well, if I already have, this is part of both triangles right here. So ZY is already a leg. So I need the angle. So I'd need angle X to be congruent to angle D. That would make leg angle. Okay. All right. How do I make leg? Well, already I have part of both triangles is this leg. So I would need dy congruent to xy, right? This guy equal to, no, wrong again. Xy is the hypotenuse. I would need wx, dy equal to wx, right? That would make leg, right? Over here I have the hypotenuse in both triangles. So I would need one of two answers, okay? One could be RP congruent to XP. That would be a leg. So if I had RP congruent to XP, that would make hypotenuse leg. I could also have WP equal to QP. That would work also. Okay. How do I make HA? I would need LM congruent to IH, right? That is how right triangle congruence works. Okay. How do I prove these two triangles congruent? Well, this guy's part of both triangles, right? So this is going to be side, 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 SSS, right? Okay, here, these two angles are congruent by vertical angles, right? So that's going to give me angle, side, angle, right? Over here, why are these two going to be congruent? Well, I have this angle congruent to this angle because of vertical angles. So I'm going to have angle, angle, side, right? The side is not between the two angles, right? It's after the two angles. So it's angle, angle, side. Over here, I have this as part of both triangles, okay? So the angle is between the two sides that are congruent. So it's going to be side, angle, side, right? Why are these two congruent? Well, this guy is equal to this guy because of vertical angles. This one's going to be angle, side, angle, because the side is between the two angles. Over here, this guy's part of both triangles. It's equal to itself, so I have side, 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 right? Over here, this one is equal to this one because of vertical angles. Is the side between the two angles? No, it's after the two angles, so it's angle, angle, side. Okay. All right, once again, this is part of both triangles. So that's a side. So the angle is between the two sides. So you have side, angle, side. Okay. That's equal to itself. You have side, side, side. This angle is equal to this angle because of vertical angles. So you're going to have angle, side, angle. This guy equal to this guy, vertical angles. Is the side in between the angles? No, it's after the angles. So you're going to have angle, angle, side. Okay. Over here, this guy's part of both triangles. The angle's between the sides, so it's side, angle, side. Okay. All right. That's going to be your proofs. Okay. Parallel lines. Okay. Now, these two are vertical angles. These are vertical angles, right? Okay. These are called alternate interior angles, right? These are called consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. These are next to each other. They're called adjacent angles. These are alternate exterior angles. These are corresponding angles. Y is in the bottom left, X is in the bottom left, corresponding angles. Okay. What's the question mark? Well, 113 plus question mark equals 180. So you got to do 180 minus 113. That gives you 67. These two angles are equal. Question mark equals 48 degrees. These are vertical angles. They're equal. Question mark equals 77. These two are corresponding angles. They're equal. Question mark equals 130. These two add up to 180. Adjacent angles add up to 180. They're also known as supplementary angles. Add up to 180. So you do 180 minus 61, and you get 119. These are equal. They're alternate interior angles. The question mark is 73. Here, the two angles add up to 180. You have to do this. You have to say 1 plus 17x plus 60 equals 180. Okay, the two angles add up to 180. You solve for x that way. Okay. Over here, the two angles are equal. They're alternate exterior angles. You're going to do 12x minus 2 equals 70. The two angles are equal. Solve for x. Okay. Here they add up to 180. So you're going to do 95 plus 5 plus 8x equals 180. Okay. Solve for x. Here, they're equal. They're vertical angles. So you're going to do 14x minus 5 equals 135. Solve for x. Okay. They add up to 180 here, right? So you're going to do 13x minus 4 plus 80 equals 180, right? These two add up to 180. I'm sorry. These two are equal. They're corresponding. This is the top right angle. This is the top right angle. So 32x equals 128 divided by 32. Solve for x. Okay. These two are equal. Solve for x. 10x minus 5 equals 75. Solve for x. Here they add up to 180. 129 plus 10x plus 1 equals 180. Solve for x. Okay. All right. Parallel lines. Okay. Angle sum. The three angles of a triangle add up to 180. So $45 plus 60 plus question mark equals 180. 45 plus 60 is 105. 105 plus question mark equals 180. Minus 105 from both sides. question mark equals 75. Okay. 50 plus 80 plus what equals 180? 61 plus 57 plus what equals 180? 130 plus 24 plus what equals 180? 61 plus 90 plus what equals 180? 22 plus 90 plus what equals 180? And that's how you find those angles. Okay. Over here, solve for x. Okay, no problem. The three angles add up to 180. 80 plus 55 plus 9 plus 3x equals 180. Solve for x. Okay. Same thing. 8x minus 4 plus 49 plus 71 equals 180. Solve for x. Okay? That's how you do those problems. Exterior angles, remember? In this one, okay, this guy equals this one plus this one. Okay, so we do question mark plus 74 equals 101 minus 74 from both sides. Right? Solve for question mark. Same thing. 60 plus question mark equals 135. Subtract 60 from both sides. Okay. This one, question mark equals 31 plus 73. 104. Okay. Over here, 44 plus question mark equals 147. Okay. Same thing. Question mark plus 20 equals 146. Okay. 40 plus question mark equals 120. Solve for x. Okay. 9x plus 3 plus 6x plus 5 equals 113. No problem. Okay. Same thing. 45 plus 7x plus 12 equals 14x plus 1. Solve for x. Okay. That's how that works. All right. Find the value of x here. Isosceles triangles. Okay, over here, this guy is equal to this guy. So if this is x, this is x. Okay. X plus 50 equals 180. Okay. Solve for x. This one's easy. If that's 51, this is 51. X is 51. Here, if this is 120, this is 60. And if that's 60, this is 60, this is 60. X equals 60. If this is 74, this is 74. 74 plus 74 plus x equals 180. Okay. If this is 106, okay, This is 74 because I got to subtract from 180 because these two angles add up to 180. That plus that equals 180. And if this is 74, this is 74. X equals 74. Okay. If this is 68, this is 68. 68 plus 68 plus X equals 180. Solve for X. Again, subtract from 180. 180 minus 132 is 48. So if this is 48, this is 48. X equals 48. Okay. That's 40. This is 40. Okay. So 40 plus 40 plus X equals 180. X equals 100. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Very quick. All right. What about this? Okay, you got to read the question. No problem. Draw a picture. Okay. You can do this. Okay. So it says triangle LMN. Triangle, draw a triangle. LMN. Okay. It says angle L is congruent to angle N. Okay. So these two are congruent. All right. If that's true, then these two are congruent. Okay. MN equals 6. NL equals 7. What's LM? LM equals 6, right? There's your answer. Okay. It's easy. Just draw the picture and you'll be good to go. Okay. Here's another one. All right. Triangle FGH. Draw a triangle. FGH. Doesn't matter where you put FG and H. FG is congruent to HF. Okay. Which means these two angles are going to be congruent. Okay. The base angles are congruent when the two sides are congruent. Okay. Angle F is 56 degrees. So this guy here is 56. What's angle H? Question mark there. Okay. So if you do 180 minus 56, okay, you get 124. Okay. So now all you have to do, because this angle is equal to that angle. So you have two equal angles. So you take 124 divided by 2 and you get 62. Okay, easy. All right, here's another one. Draw a picture. Triangle OPQ. OPQ. Okay. Angle P is congruent to angle O. All right. P is congruent to O. That means that angle, that side's equal to that side. QO equals 15. OP equals 7. What's PQ? That's easy. That's 15. Okay. So draw the picture, all right, and you'll be good to go. Okay, it's very easy. All right. Okay. You may have one problem like this. Okay. Just read the question. Draw a picture, okay? It says triangle HIJ. Draw a triangle HIJ. HIJ. Okay. HJ is extended through point J to point K. HJ is extended to point K. Okay. It says IJK is 7x minus 15. It says JHI is 3x plus 18. That's JHI is 3x plus 18. HIJ is x plus 6. Okay, find JHI. Okay, so you got to solve for x. Okay, so how are you going to solve for x? You're going to take x plus 6. Okay, don't forget this guy plus this guy equals this guy. So x plus 6 plus 3x plus 18 equals 7x minus 15. Okay, you get 4x plus 24 equals 7x minus 15. Okay, then you'll get 3x equals 39, x equals 13. Okay, once you get x equals 13, all right, it says what's angle JHI? Well, right here, I take 13 and I stick it in for x right here. 3 times 13 plus 18. 3 times 13 is 39. 39 plus 18 is 52. Okay. There you go. All right. Okay. There you go. And that is your review for quiz number 8. Okay. Good luck. Have a good holiday. Have a good day. Say no to drugs.